Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lightning here, getting ready to do some live streaming and some live racing with you guys, which should actually be a lot of fun. Alright, so we'll get started here in just a minute. I think we're going to pull out the Nissan Juke because that's a car where most people can set a car to that time and easily find me in the live lobbies, plus the car almost always wins, so it's a great overall car, even though it's kind of funny looking and whatnot. It really does work great. So I'll show you guys my dyno time on that, so you can get an idea of where you need to be if you want to find me in the live racing lobbies. Here we go with the dyno. So we're at a 13.202, guys. 13.2. I think most of you guys should be able to find a time like that. I see Tiago, I see Thomas, I see Neo, Walter, JP, Aclavia, Barton, Reed is here, MTN, what's going on? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. David Alexander, Brandon Taffner. Thanks so much for coming out to the stream, everybody. I think at some point Max is going to join us here in the voice chat. Probably after about an hour or so, I do believe. But yep, 13.2. You need a car running a 13.2 in the half mile, and then you have a pretty good chance of finding me in the live lobbies, guys. 13.2. Alright, so let me go ahead and might as well fill up my gas tank already, right? Might as well get some more gas. I'm definitely going to need that. Some gasoline. Alright, there we go. We got 30 things of gas. We're ready to rock and roll. Alright, JP, I'll see you back here in a little bit. Sir Manson, hey, how's it going? Alright, so let's go up to the live lobbies. Let's get on into this live racing. Oh, here we go. Hey, Rigby, how's it going? Alright, I'm already being challenged by a Supra. And I don't think this is one of you guys, so I expect to beat this Supra. Hey, Tommy, what's going on? Nick, hello. Oh, I had a couple bad shifts. This shift's a lot slower than I remember. Alright, come on. We got it. Eric L, how's it going? Max, hey Max, what's going on? All right, Thomas got a purple Liberty Walk Supra. Tommy, there's no way of knowing that type of thing. We don't know how they have it set up. So unfortunately, we don't have an answer for that type of thing. So we won't really know until the event starts and people start winning the races. Most of the time, you're going to need a couple of stage 6 though. Most of the time you need at least a couple of stage 6, but sometimes they decide to make it really easy. I can't guarantee that this one's going to be easy though. Three, two, one, go. So far though, most of the holiday events have been easy, but they have made a few that were pretty hard, so all right, win number 2. Win number 2. We beat that Bentley. Not surprised though. Bentleys are generally pretty easy to beat. Tommy, brand new to the game. Very cool. I got a lot of really nice playlists on my channel. If you go to my channel and scroll down to the playlist, you might find some really helpful information there. I think I cover almost everything in the game in those playlists. Check it out, we got a bright pink Supra. I kind of like those tires. Goodyear tires. Alright, let's beat us another Supra. At least that's the plan. Somebody's giving thumbs downs over there. What's up with all the thumbs downs, XXX Ruma? That's a lot of thumbs down. My dyno time was a 13.2. You want to get as close to 13.2 as possible. I might even be in the 13.2 or 13.3 lobbies. I'm not sure. Okay then. I'm a normal player, guys. Aren't we all normal players? Aren't we all normal players? But yeah, if anybody wants to try and find me, guys, we're in the 13.2 lobbies. Or was it 12.2? I've already forgotten. One or the other. We'll see, Thomas. We'll have a fight to the death with our cars if you find me. Nobody's in this lobby, so I should be pretty easy to find, I would think. There's only a few people here. I don't know, maybe I need to change lobbies. DFB, what problem are you having with your live lobbies? D-Murder. All right, we're gonna beat D-Murder today. At least that's the plan. You know, the Huracans are actually nice to have, FMD. So even though you're kind of forced to build one, they're very nice to have around. I'm not really sure at what point in the game you're at right now, but they can come in handy for very many things. Oh yeah, we got it. Anton, if it says legendary on top of certain players, that just means their crew is doing really well this season. Now, I usually have that over top of my name, but when you have it on yourself, you cannot see it, but other players can, which never makes sense. Never makes sense. But if any of you guys see me in here, let me know if I have the legendary tag or not. I don't know if I have it this season or not, but I might. I might. I don't know why I can't see it. That's the strange part. I think I'm going to try to change lobbies, guys. There's nobody in this one. I might be in a broken lobby. LOL gamers, hello! Alright, let's try this again, guys. It's not good to be late, sir. That's okay, though. That's okay. Alright, I think there's a few more players in this one. Actually, not very many. Alright, let's race this TVR. This might be rough. I guess that Lambo SVJ Roadster is pretty awesome. Max said he was messing with it, and I guess it's a big dyno beater, right? What were you saying about that thing, Max? I can't remember exactly what he said, but it sounds like it's a killer. Yeah, 13-2s, guys. 13-2s if you want to try and find me. I'll tell you what, I really don't like the SVJ and the purple, but going down the track, it looks really good. In the garage, I hate it. Is this one of you guys here, this Eat My Dust player? I don't know if I'm supposed to be swapping or trying to win right here, but I'll go ahead and slow down. Is this one of you guys? Stan likes the 720S. I'm not really familiar with the McLarens in this game. I've never really messed with those. DFB Drift King, sometimes you just have to wait. Like if you don't have a car fast enough for whatever you're trying to accomplish, that's when it just becomes a waiting game. So just be patient and eventually you'll get what you need. But you know, it took me a year and a half to beat Tempest because I needed that one last part for that Lamborghini. And I finally got it. Finally, I opened a bronze crate, and Donna dropped me a stage 6 part for the Lambo, and I put it on, and I finished my last race. So sometimes it's just all about waiting. I know that's not fun, but there's a lot of other good stuff you can do on this game where you're waiting for cars fast enough to beat the events. So at least there's that, right? Oh, that's a bummer, Clavia. I thought I was in a glitched lobby or something. Normally there's more than 3 or 4 people in these lobbies, so... Okay, Nick is in my lobby. Cool, cool. Nick, do I have a legendary tag? I see you do. Nick has the legendary... Hold on. I don't know if that's one of you guys or not, but Nick said he found me. So Nick first. I don't know if the game updated or not, honestly. Pretty sure I just had an update like 2 or 3 days ago. CSR2 lover, how's it going? If you're in a crew that's doing really well, you get the legendary tag. But you cannot see it on your own profile when you're in live racing. Only other people can see it. Doesn't make much sense, does it? Okay, I guess CSR2 lover created a CSR channel, guys. If you guys would like to check that out, please do so. Maybe give them a few subs if you'd like to help them out. That would be very nice of you guys. Alright, I'll look for you in the Z28, Thomas. Car industry, hello. I had some bad shifts on that one. Some really bad shifts on that. Well, my car's dyno time is my car's dyno, okay, is a 13.2, but I might actually be in a slower lobby than that. I'm not sure. Harry, what's going on? Awesome to see all you guys out here on the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by and spending your time with me. All right, LOL is in my lobby, so we'll go race him in a few minutes. Do I like cars in real life? Yeah, I do, but I can't afford them, so I don't really look at cars too much anymore. I don't have the money for nice cars. It's just stuff I like to look at but can't have, so I don't think about it too much. But honestly, like, I would rather have like an old RX-7 or an old like 1990s Civic hatchback over some sort of supercar. I don't know why, but I like the little tuners. They're my favorite. Gregor, hello. Good to see ya. What about a Cadillac? I think I missed something. When it comes to video games, I really only like shooter type of games and car games. One of these days, I might make some car video game videos other than CSR. I don't know. I think I have an old version of Need for Speed Shift. I've got a couple of the dirt games I could do. I don't know if anybody would like seeing those or not, but I know I got some dirt games. I got Need for Speed Shift. I think I might have one of those WRC games. The asphalt games are just too darn pay to win. Is it my turn to win this time? I think it is, right? I don't have any Gran Turismo games. It's either got to be a mobile game or a PC game, and I can't afford to buy too many PC games, so... I used to play Asphalt all the time, but now it's very different than what it used to be. I used to love that game so much. Asphalt 8, I loved it. But I don't have any game consoles or anything. I don't have a PlayStation or an Xbox. I've never heard of Assoluto Racing. I don't think. Car X Drift Racing. More than likely that costs money, I would imagine, so. A drift game might be kind of fun, actually. Are there any really cool car games on Steam that are free? Alright, Nick, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and switch to somebody else because I know there's more people in here waiting to race me. There's LOL. Alright, we'll go race LOL. Hold on. LOL's next. Everybody's trying to race me, guys. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, most PC games you do have to pay for, but there's a bunch of free games on Steam, actually. Steam has a lot of free PC games. Like Team Fortress is a pretty awesome shooter type of game, and it's free. If you like shooter games, you'll probably love Team Fortress. Forza 7? I thought there was I thought Forza was on number like 4 or 5. Is it really on 7 already? I think Max plays Forza. LOL disconnected. Alright. I'm just gonna keep getting challenged, buddy, so if you keep disconnecting, that's a problem. Our phones don't like each other. Our phones do not like each other, LOL. Every time we try and race, we get disconnected like that. I'll try and hit you up again here in a little bit. Yeah, I have Android, but Android and iOS can connect to each other. Depending on... There's a lot of guys I play with on iOS that I can connect to and race all day long. Other people I can't, so I don't really know what causes that. Not sure at all. My dyno time is a 13.2. For my video thumbnails? Oh, you're asking Max. Never mind. I really like Canva.com for making thumbnails. Why are you cursing, Thomas? What happened? Did your car explode? Yeah, sometimes the game does that. If you run slow for a few races, Thomas, you'll get moved back down to a slower lobby. Car industry. Sometimes I have bought cars with gold, but not very often. It's got to be something really amazing or something I need really bad for an event. But generally, I do not. Except for special occasions, I would say. What's the best car in CSR2? That would probably be the Jesco Absolute. But that can always change, okay? They're always adding new cars, and it's always changing as to which car is actually going to be the best. The Porsche RWB is actually awesome, but I would not buy it with gold unless I actually needed it for something. There are many cars in the game that are better, but it's a very good car overall. Alright. I thought that was your turn to win, Rolex. The NSXR is pretty awesome, actually. It's a very good live racing car. I mean, if you really, really want the RWB, go for it. If you have enough parts to put into that thing, it probably won't disappoint you. I really like mine. I do remember, though, mine didn't do super good in live racing until I got a lot of parts in it, though. Once I got enough parts in it, it started to be awesome at live racing. So I don't know if I actually had it tuned wrong or what to begin with, but at some point it went from just kind of okay to amazing. Alright, after this one I'm going to go race somebody else because I know there's a bunch of people waiting. Thank you for the swaps, Rolex. This has been a lot of fun. What about members' names and comments? I don't know what you're talking about there, buddy. That comment scrolled by pretty fast, so I don't see it anymore, but PlayStation emulator? Are those safe? Gregor, I don't even really know what you're talking about there. I'm a little confused on that one. Yeah, unfortunately, 100, the 488 Pista Spider is not that great. The 488 Pista Spider is not that great. Pathfinder, how's it going? Alright, there's LOL. We'll give this another try. CTFFBSY, good morning. SBY, no idea how to pronounce that one. I think only people with the moderator thing can tag others, and you might actually have to be on the PC. Like, yeah, the 2028 C8 Corvette is actually really nice. It's a very good car overall. I never upgraded mine, but I probably should have. Probably should have. Lee, hello, how you doing? Atera, what's going on? No problem, Rolex. Thank you. That was fun. Harry, have a great day. See you later. Yeah, I guess it works sometimes, LOL. Nick, what's going on? Those AMG GT Black Series cars really aren't that great. Chess Graph, hello. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you here. Good to see all of you here, actually. Thanks so much, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with me. Reed knows what's up with that Corvette CR8 or C8R. That's a great live car, for sure. And I just had some really bad shifts right there. Hey, Michael. What's up, bud? CSR2 Mafia. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you guys here. Thanks for stopping by. The RWB is actually really easy to drive. It's actually super easy to drive. I have a couple videos on how to drive that one. I actually really enjoy driving the RWB. That's such a nice little Porsche. I wonder how your tune is. Like sometimes if your tune's a little weird, it can be hard to drive, but all I know is you let go of the gas right around number 2 to launch. I'm trying to remember if you do an early shift or not. I can't remember if you do an early shift into second or not, but I know after that it's all good shifts, and then depending on how you have that car upgraded, you might want to hit nitrous on second, third, or fourth. I think depending on how that car is tuned, changes the gear you hit nitrous on that one. But yeah, check out the video I have on it. There's so many cars, I have a hard time keeping track. I always have to go back and look up my videos if I haven't driven a car in a while. Yeah, the Bentleys aren't great, unfortunately. I don't like the Bentleys very much at all. Except for the Fast and Furious BR9, that one's awesome. But pretty much the rest of the Bentleys in this game, not so wonderful, guys. Not so wonderful. Alright, I'll finish out this tank of gas with you, LOL, and then we'll find somebody else to swap with. The normal Mercedes AMG GT. Unfortunately, I'm not really familiar with that one. I'm not super familiar with that car. If you look at the... I got a link in the description of most of my videos. Most of the newer ones, at least. And if you click on it, it shows you a list of every car in the game and how fast they are. You can see if it beats dyno time or not. You might want to check that out. I wish I had a link to it now. I would just post it in the live stream, but I currently can't make that happen at the moment, I don't think. I don't have a keyboard next to me right now. I don't remember whose turn it is to win. AM011. Mainly, I use these slower cars like this because not everybody has really fast cars. And there's a lot of people who would like to live race me that don't have the fast cars. So I generally tend to stick with something that runs slow. And that gives everybody a chance to get in on the live stream action. Alright, thanks for the swaps, LOL. That was a lot of fun. Let me get some more gas in my tank. Alright, here's the Viking. Alright, we're going to race the Viking. Viking, after this, I got to get some more gas, okay? So, I'm going to go ahead and let you win this one. I'm going to go ahead and let you win this one here. Then I'm going to refill my tank and then I'll challenge you again. If you get a car tuned to around 13.2, 13.3, you're probably going to find me, okay? I might actually be in the 13.3 lobbies right now. But all you got to do is tune your car's dyno time to a similar time to what lobby I'm in. And you might be able to get into the same lobby as I am in. Some days it's really easy to find people, some days it's not. Alright, Viking, here we go. Alright, my turn to win. Pathfinder, the Vipers in this game are kind of okay. Definitely not the best cars in the game. I think there's a couple of Vipers that are pretty good at live racing, but as far as like speed goes, they're not the greatest. But some of the Vipers are pretty decent, I guess. The Chevrolet HS Customs. Chevy HS Customs. I'm trying to remember what that is. Chevy HS Customs. That's one of those muscle cars, right? I'm pretty sure that's a really good car. I would actually have to look that up. So I can't remember exactly what that is right now. They keep adding so many cars into the game, it gets hard to keep track. I think there's over 500 cars right now. After this race, I'll look that up and see what car that is real quick. If you're trying to beat Shaxx with a Supra, you should have no problem doing that as long as you get enough parts in the car. Make sure your tune is correct, make sure you're driving it right, and make sure you have enough parts. I mean, that car will destroy Shaxx easily if you can get the parts for it. Oh yeah, the HS Customs, that's a really good car. That'll beat a lot of things as long as you can get parts for it. Now, unfortunately, Chevy parts are not that easy to get, so Stage 6 parts for that car, not easy to get, and Chevy Fusions are not easy to get, so... Depending on if you have the parts or not for that car is whether or not you can use it for Tempest, I would say. But that car will do a 7.6 completely maxed out. It's actually a really nice car. You like that little GTI car industry? That is a cool little car. I was pretty excited when I won that thing. The purple stars are nice because it gives you a little bit of extra respect points when you win. Personally though, I would try to race with a higher tier car if possible. The higher the tier, generally more respect points when you win a race, but that little VW is great. I like that little thing a lot. What's not fun, LOL? That's true as well. More money per win is another really good thing. Tier 1 cars don't give you a lot of game cash, so Max is very correct on that one. Car industry, which tier 5 car do you have? Some cars are good at live racing and others are not, so let us know what you're trying to live race and we'll tell you if it should be winning or not. Alright, so after this race, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Okay, the Harkness Sesto Elemento should win almost every live race if you've got it set up right. The LB Aventador, okay? Well, you just said Huracan LB Aventador. So I'm a little confused on what you're running as far as that one, but the LB Aventador is awesome. The Harkness Sesto Elemento was awesome. Now, if you've won too many live races in a row, it gets pushed into a faster and faster lobby to where you're no longer able to win. And then you have to run slower than your dyno time for several races to get back into a slower lobby. The other thing is maybe you don't have enough parts in the car to make it good, or maybe you're not shifting it correctly, or maybe your tune is off. I have a really good video on my tuning playlist on how to tune your cars and figure out which parts to tune first and stuff like that. So you might want to check that one out. I do have a shift pattern video for both of those cars as well. Alright guys, I gotta run to the restroom. I got to pee, my bladder is yelling at me, so I will be right back in just a minute. I will be right back. I'm stuck already. I'm stuck already. Alright, I'm back. I am back. Let me get my earphones in and then we'll get started again. Everybody get ready to rock and roll! Or something like that, you know. Probably more like something instead, but yeah. Alright, let's see who's in here waiting to race me. Jupe. I don't know if this is one of you guys or not, but yeah. Let's go ahead and race this little juke right here. Target, hey, how's it going? Ah, crap, I'm looking at the thing and I messed up. Race void. What a joke. Yeah, you probably just don't have enough parts installed on your Supra. That would be my guess. My Supra, though, every time I win a couple live races, it instantly gets pushed into a lobby where everybody's running 3 seconds faster. It's terrible. There seems to be a glitch on my Supra. I actually have to run slower than Dino in order to keep that car winning live races. But if I run enough live races without hitting my nitrous on that car, it'll start winning without needing to hit nitrous. Car industry, it's not really about how fast the Sesto is. It's about how much a car beats dyno time by. The Sesto Elemento can beat dyno time by about half a second, and it destroys other cars because of that reason. So if it's beating dyno time, it should be beating live races unless you've been pushed. My dyno is a 13.2. But I think I only have to win about 4 or 5 live races with my Supra, and then it just gets bumped. I don't understand it. TRG1, I've never driven that particular McLaren. I know Zoocar has a really nice channel for shift patterns. That's usually where I've always gone, is Zoocar's channel if I need to find a shift pattern. Like if I can't figure it out myself, I usually check his channel. Pathfinder, yeah, the Legends cars are extremely good live racers, at least most of them. They're just big time dyno beaters, so they do very, very well. The comments are going by so quick right now, it's hard to keep up with all of them, guys. TRG1, do you have the GTR that you got from the dealership? That'll be Ashley, no problem. But Ashley's Tempest 2, right? I better make sure we're talking about the right thing. Is Ashley Tempest 2? But the GTR from the dealership can beat Tempest 1 and Tempest 2 pretty easily as long as you have enough parts installed. you can keep buying those and stripping those and buying those and stripping those to get more parts, and eventually you can max it out. It's not cheap, it's very expensive, but those are the easiest cars to do for Tempest 4. Tempest 1 and 2 Tier 4, because you can get the parts pretty easy for them if you got the game cash to buy and strip. Me but worse, your tune completely depends on what parts you have installed on a car, so unless somebody else has the exact same parts as you, your tune is not going to be a good tune for somebody else. So I don't normally share tunes unless I have a car that's maxed out or something, because if you were to use my tune on your car, it might be an absolutely terrible tune. Unless you have unless you had the exact same parts installed. I could have the best tune in the world for my car, but it might run terrible on yours. Hopefully that makes sense, guys. I think I just heard Max.
Yep, I'm here.
What's going on, Max?
Trying to get all this map stuff done, so I'm watching the stream while doing map racing.
You don't sound as loud as normal.
Hold on. Is this better?
Yeah, that's a little better.
All right.
Let me put my other earbud in just to make sure. Okay. All right, go ahead and say something now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right. Remember that commercial? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Well, that guy's on Sprint now, man. That's the
I know.
That's
doing
the
same
Sprint
thing.
guy. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
He's a traitor. But you got to go where the money is, so I totally appreciate why he jumped.
Well, they kind of ditched him a long time ago, so I don't blame him.
Yeah.
I mean, he was what, early 90s or something? Mid-90s when he was the Verizon guy?
Yeah. Him and all those Can You Hear Me Now commercials. It's crazy. That's like that progressive lady. Flo, right? Flo.
Yeah, Flo.
Yeah, she's famous too.
I heard she's like a billionaire now because of those commercials.
Oh my God, really?
Yep.
That's pretty cool though, if you think about it.
I mean, she's been doing that for how long now?
Oh, 10 years at least.
Something like that. It's been a really long time.
I want to know how much that Gecko makes. The one from Gecko, the Geico commercial.
But he's not a real person.
But somebody owns the right to him, I bet you. So
whoever does the voice probably makes a lot.
Yeah.
All right. So some people are saying the music's too loud. Was the music overpowering my voice or anything, Max?
It was okay for me, but it was on the louder side.
Huh. I wonder if I actually changed the music settings by mistake. Let me go check that out real quick. Because it does sound a little bit too loud for you as well.
Yeah, it's on the loud side, but I need to actually figure out how to... We'll talk about that another time, but I'll ask you about how to put music on.
Alright, now it's a little lower. It did get turned up somehow. I'm not sure what happened, but... Yeah, it was too loud. Sorry about that, everybody. Tiago, I don't have any royalty-free or copyright-free heavy metal, unfortunately. Can't use copyrighted songs when you're a YouTuber that, tries to make some money off of YouTube, because they'll shut you down. You'll start getting copyright strikes and stuff like that against your channel. So all I got is this stuff that comes off of the YouTube music library. And there's not too much heavy metal on there. So how's your day going, Max?
I'm good. Just doing, like I said, doing some map stuff, watching the live stream. Nothing on my agenda at the moment. But I did have people commenting I should put music on the background of my videos, so that I'll start doing that.
Normally I only do it on the live streams, but I never really do it on the regular videos.
Yeah, I mean, if I have access to it, it's not hard to put it on.
Yeah. So. I just downloaded these songs right from the YouTube library, and then I use Windows Media Player, and I just hit the shuffle button and play, and it plays all the songs.
Aha. That's how you do it. Okay. That's easy enough.
Yeah. Whatever your screen recorder is should pick up the background music.
Yep.
Make sure you turn on that automatic volume leveling thing just to make sure the songs all stay around the same volume, or you might have some songs way louder than others.
Yeah, well, if I'm making videos, I can control that through the processor, so it's not a big deal. You planning to live stream the holiday event?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I might be able to. It depends on how many races it is, I guess. I mean, if it's like 300 races, probably not. That'll take like hours.
I think it's 60, isn't it?
I kind of feel that it's better just to make a normal video for those, just for the fact that live streams kind of, after a day or two, they kind of like fall off into the back and nobody can find them anymore. To where if you make a video, it stays around for much longer on YouTube. YouTube doesn't really promote live stream stuff very often. So it's probably better not to live stream something like that. I could be wrong, but that's the impression that I got at least. I'll at least do a video for it, guys.
Well, that Silhouette, LB Silhouette's going to be the next showdown, one of the next showdown cars. But I think most people will be using the Supra, but...
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the LB Silhouette and the Supra are going to be the two best ones on there, I think.
Yep, and fully elite. That's the problem. You got to elite them. Otherwise, you're only like 2 seconds slower or a second and a half slower than the elite guys.
Clavia, you refused my last race. I hope I didn't cheat you out of some wins there. If I did, I apologize.
Oh yeah, Supra fully elite's definitely the apex car. It's a 6.9 car, but the Silhouette fully elite is a 7.4 car, but the Silhouette's only a 7.9 car without the elite, and then the Supra is like 8 point something without the elite. So it's kind of it's going to be a lot of people spread throughout that range between 6.9 and 7.6.
Yeah, I think
we're
mine's
all elite at different levels.
Mine runs in 8.5. That's where my Supra is at. So.
Yeah, well, that last few elite levels does a lot for that car. I mean, I'm at rank 30 elite and fully elite, fully max car, and I'm only a 7.5. I can't get under that yet. So that last 5 levels or 4 levels of fusion slots must add a lot of evo, because you're jumping from 7.5 to 6.9.
I hit the 4 stars today. I got 4 stars on my Supra now, so.
Oh, not bad at all. I hit 5-star, and but I'm stuck again because of blue tokens.
I thought you had enough blues. Didn't you have over 10,000 blues, or was that somebody else?
No, that's somebody else. I had like 9,000 blues. No, that was me on my second account, which has no greens. Right?
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah, so I have the account that has the blues has no greens. The one that has the greens has no blues.
I got plenty of blues, and I got plenty of everything but the greens right now. At least for one car.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky. That's the thing. I mean, but then I think if I can, so for the cheap price of $49 or $40, I can move one more elite rank up. And
Yeah,
right,
cheap, huh?
Cheap. The cheap price of $40.
Dang, that guy killed me.
Ooh. Oh, you're racing a CA vet. That's why.
I thought it was my turn to win. I don't know. I beat him the first time. No idea. Let's go find somebody else. I don't know if that was one of you guys or not.
Yeah, so the other issue that everybody's been debating is this whole cap thing on the tokens. Apparently, if you never bought tokens for money, you're capped at 10K for green and blue. But if you bought some tokens at some point, that cap gets removed. Whether that's a glitch or intentional, we don't know. But
unfortunately, I've probably missed out on a lot of tokens because I think I was capped there for a bit. And I had no idea there was a cap.
Yeah, I mean, I knew there was a cap from way back when they first introduced it, but a lot of people don't know. And then there's so much variance between people that have a cap and don't have a cap, so it's crazy. I at this point, I just try not to hit 10K, so it avoids the issue altogether.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way to go, but I really only want to...
Target's saying he's still capped at 10K even though he bought tokens. That sucks.
See, I don't want to spend my greens on a car I don't want just so that I can spend the other ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So then the people that don't have cap must be a glitch. I mean, at this point, there's no other explanation for it because it's so inconsistent. I know a lot of people who don't have cap either. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. You know, some of us have a cap and the rest of these people don't have a cap.
So I think that person just beat me twice in a row, even though they have the swap symbol.
It's 13-second lobby, man. You can't trust the swap symbol here.
Alright, here comes the Clavia again. That's true. You cannot trust the swap symbol in these lobbies.
Nah, you really like. I start trusting them more after the 9-second range. So
anything 10
below
10 or
that,
under for me.
Yeah, 10 and under generally pretty good.
But the faster, the more reliable the swappers are, I've noticed.
Absolutely. But here's the issue: the faster, you'll never find a normal race anymore because almost everybody's in the lobbies there to swap. They don't want to race with you.
That's true.
Except for a few like severely down-tuned car that's there to try to beat you up for some money.
Generally, I try to use tier 4 cars for winning and tier 5 cars for swapping most of the time.
That makes sense, yeah. Especially the faster tier 5s. They make good swapping cars because they're quick and you make the money quick too.
Yeah. Yeah, the ads are broken. I'm having problems with ads as well. So right now, you unfortunately have to spend all your gold to get more gas.
Same here. Yep, no ads. Or I'll get one ad, okay, and they'll give me 2 gas, and then the next one would just not work.
Same here.
Yeah, it's crazy. They haven't fixed that for... I mean, people complain about it, but they don't fix it.
We should all just start spamming the customer, the in-game support with, hey, our ads don't work. If enough people keep spamming it, I bet they'll get it fixed real quick.
Yeah, well, if they can, right? I don't even know if they know how to fix it.
That's true.
Yeah. Some of the stuff, I don't think they can fix it.
But yeah, I mean, I get tired of the ads not working. That makes things rough.
Absolutely. And when you're newer and you only have like a few hundred gold, that's even worse.
Oh, so yeah.
Yeah, you're trying to grow and then build up your account, and here you can't get gas. I mean, that's killer right there.
I know a lot of guys that are constantly out of gold because they spend so much on gas.
Well, when I did that cap season, it was like 2,000, 3,000 gold a season. To think about how much gold you're burning up.
Yeah, that's a lot. We got people spamming spam in the chat now.
You said it, so now they're spamming it.
Yes, they are. One thing I've never eaten is spam though.
Now, when it comes to collecting gold, this is the key of gathering gold. You got to do every single map event that gives gold. You want to keep an eye on your daily awards that gives gold and grab them. And you want to do your daily cups because they sometimes reward gold. And then finally, you have some gold rewards from various events. And the biggest ones are like stuff like Duality Cup gives you hundreds of gold. Sometimes, a few hundred gold. So those are, if you can do those events, it's really worth it.
Love Kill Me, hello, how's it going? Rigby can't find me? That's a bummer. That's a bummer.
Yeah, LL saying he only has 400 gold. I mean, I consider it danger zone as soon as I get under 3,950 gold because, that's the gold level you always want to have just in case there's a card that comes along for gold that you absolutely want to buy.
I like to have at least 20 or 30,000 gold. Maybe maybe a couple million or a billion.
A couple million gold, yeah, that'd be nice.
But I mean, I just try not to spend gold on any cars unless it's something awesome.
Yeah,
it's got to be amazing.
At one point, it was easy to save gold. My newest account from about a year ago, I actually gained up to about 3,000 gold by rank 50, 60. And then I had about 10,000 gold by the time I hit rank 100. And then I bought 2 cars. Now I'm down to like 3,700 because of it. But I was able to save up quite a bit of gold before.
Yeah, for a while there, gold was just coming in like crazy.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. But now, because no gas ads and everything else, it's really killing me.
Like, as long as you weren't really just spending gold every chance you got, it wasn't that hard to save it up. I mean, I used to go from you could save up 10,000 gold in a couple months if you were really, kind of stingy with it.
Yeah, well, you got to be stingy with it. That's the same thing with money in the game. Like, you're going to have 60 million cash and spend it in one season. That's what people kind of don't totally understand sometimes, how quick this stuff gets spent in the game. It's crazy.
Gregor's over here calling us gold diggers.
I'm more like a Scrooge, not a gold digger.
Yeah, Scrooge. That sounds better.
I'm always counting my gold, sitting at my table. 1 gold, 2 gold. Humbug.
That sounds about right. All right, let's beat up this tier 5 car. That's the goal here, is to beat up tier 5 cars with my little juke. I know a lot of cars see this juke and they think, hey, that's an easy win right there, and then I kick its butt. People don't realize how good this little thing actually is.
It's very good.
Now, I'm not really sure why, because it's not beating Dino. Oh, crap. This guy got me. He must have a really nice tune on that thing.
Oh, that's SVJ. You know that's a Dino Buster, so it's... he's lobbied with you, but he can beat you.
Yeah, he got me. I don't know if that's one of you guys, so I'm not going to challenge it back. I don't want to lose again if it's not one of you guys.
Yeah, so Barrage said he has around 6k gold. Should he buy something? I would say only buy something if it's something that's really going to help you.
Oh, dude, Aclavia, I was just ready to race Johnny Fart Bucket there.
Johnny Fart Bucket. Yes, I need to race that guy.
I wanted to race him so bad just because his name was stupid, and then Aclavia challenged me again, so... No Fart Bucket today, guys. I apologize.
Yeah, so for buying stuff, only buy a car that you think is really going to get you some use in the game. I mean, otherwise, you're wasting your gold, and it's actually not a good thing. So... Oh, did that guy just... No, you're giving him the race. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Is that...
Aclavia. That's Aclavia.
Okay.
Tony, what's that? What did you think? Man, he got me. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. Alright, Aclavia disconnected. Oh, wait, I'm out of gas. Hold on. Let me buy more gas. Refill. I've noticed it's taking me about 200 gold to do one of these streams each week. That's one of the reasons I don't do more of these live racing live streams, is I would be using all of my gold if I did.
Oh, without a doubt. Burns it up quick.
Once a week, I can deal with the 200 gold, you know.
So guys, if you're in the lobby, you should really type your in-game name into the chat so Danny actually knows who you are, because most of us have a different name in the lobby than we have in the YouTube chat. So that's why he can't tell who he's racing half the time.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to keep track of everybody. A few of you guys, I know who you are if your name is different, but
yeah, and some guys like to change their IGN all the time, and those guys are like impossible to keep track of. So, Corey Carson, the one and only.
That'll be pretty easy to remember there.
Yeah, I used to change my IGN all the time because I get to be known in the lobby, and I don't want people to refuse me, so I would change my IGN constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good old days.
I always leave mine the same. I'm too lazy to change it. The only time I really change mine if I decide to swap or not to swap. Whose turn is it to win? I can't remember. I'm just gonna slow down. I think it's his turn to win.
You know, the funny thing about IGNs is sometimes if it's a funny or fun one, people really like it, they'll race you. I had a crewmate that needed money one time, so he put getting divorced need money, and people were betting and giving him money. It was funny. He gained like $1 million in live from giveaways.
Nice. One of my favorite names, though, was Wife Swap. I don't know why, but I thought that was hilarious.
That's funny.
Wife Swap. I laughed so hard when I saw that. Best car that money and gold can buy. Well,
not in the dealership.
Yeah, there's not a lot of great cars you can buy with gold or money unless it's one of those unless it's like a special promotion. All right. Yep. Sometimes you can buy some really cool cars with gold, but not always. Most of the ones that are always there are kind of just so-and-so cars. Nothing too special. Now I forget whose turn it is to win again. I think, yeah, I just won the last one. Okay. My nitrous didn't work. I guess that worked out okay because it's my turn to lose.
Sorry about that. I got a little bit of a itchy throat going here.
Oh, that's all right. Rigby, are you in my lobby? If you are, I'll look for you in just a minute. I gotta go to the restroom again, though, so I'm gonna do a couple more races here, run to the bathroom, and then swap with somebody else, I guess. All right. All right, after this one, I'm running to the restroom. I'm just gonna...
Yeah.
All right, there we go.
So,
right.
Tyler Jarvis, good cars, the ones you get in the crates, sometimes, not all of them. There's some really crappy ones, too. Must have been drinking last night. Yeah, that's true, Eclivia. If you keep changing IGNs, your crew members start asking, who is this? Who's this guy? Is he new? What's going on? Yeah, I totally get that. Especially when we're trying to keep track of who's putting tokens where they don't belong or who's not making minimum. Let's see. Yeah, so it seems like a lot of guys are in the lobby with Denny, but yeah, people like to copy your name too. I'm sure there are lots of Denny Lightnings running around. Actually, you know how you find out how many people got your name? You go to like the crew search and you type in your name and search for yourself. I know when I typed in Max the Gamer, it came up with like 60 of them. So, you know, somebody somewhere out there has another account with my name and then played for like 5 minutes and left it. Danny Lightning impersonators, they're everywhere. That's actually a sign that people like you. You know, they said, what's that saying? Not that I'm trying to think of it. Of course, I can't think of it, but.
Okay.
Welcome back.
I have returned. Now, I don't know if this is one of you guys or not here. HMB,
Everybody
I
tried
think it is.
getting divorced one, but now they're not getting the money. So
that's funny. Probably because it's just us trying to race each other.
FMD said, I changed my name and then I lost money. You still got to get your car set up to win, man. You can't just go in and expect handouts. Come on. Imitation is the best form of flattery. Thank you, for Rajraj. But no, Brajaraj. I think it's how that's said. Sorry if I butchered your name. I'm very good at that, so you kind of have to get used to it.
Brajaraj. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yep. That's the saying I was thinking of. Imitation is the best form of flattery. It's a great saying.
Somebody says,
Guten Morgen, LL. I did get it. All right, that's good. Well, actually, I think Danny had it better. The way you said it was probably more accurate.
3, 2, 1, go! Alright, go little car. I think it's my turn to lose though, so... My nitrous didn't go off again. I'm having some nitrous issues on this little guy today.
He was bang. Yeah, see, Danny, you got his name right.
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
I can't pronounce anything, so when I do get something right, it's amazing.
We have a lot of German players in the chat, so we're starting to get the German words popping up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gute Nacht.
Yeah.
Gute Nacht. No idea what that means. Maybe good night.
Good Nacht. Yeah. Good night. And then if I think if you run it really poorly, you go, "Das ist Blut," right? Tell me how blood. Blood, I think, is bad.
This sucks. That sounds close enough to German, right?
This sucks.
When you have a bad game, you say, "This sucks." See, I don't know German, so I just make jokes instead.
Macht schnell. I think it's schnell's speed, so people like to say, "Das ist schlecht." This is bad. Schlicht is bad. What's blood? What's blood, LL? I know that's a word too, but I can't remember exactly what that one means.
I think this song is called Blue Moon. I'm not sure who sings it. I think Blue Moon is the name of the song, though.
All right, FMD. Let's not start talking about that stuff.
Uh-oh. Okay, school bus driver found me. I waited too long to...
Bliss. Yep, this is bad too. Okay.
Yeah, these are just all songs off the YouTube music library.
FMD is saying, I'm not gonna say it. Let's leave it alone. All right. We're really getting off track here. We're starting to give German lessons all over the chat here.
School bus killed me. He's even got a yellow car. Like his school bus, right? That yellow car fits school bus driver. It just works, you know?
Yeah, so your background music's actually not bad, so I'm definitely gonna have to find some and try it.
Yeah, it took a while. There's probably thousands of songs on there, and most of them are terrible. So
Yeah, of course.
you gotta go like play like a 5 or 10 second clip of each song until you find one that you're like, ooh, that sounds nice.
I'm gonna find the worst elevator music you could find, so that
boy.
when I go down the track in my video, it goes ding 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 ding,
Like
and it's like torture. You just watch it and go, oh god, stop, make it stop.
they have different categories. I try to choose ones from the category called Bright. Those are the ones that usually have like a nice beat to them, kind of make you bob your head a little bit. Most of the other categories are pretty bad, so look for the Bright category. I mean, they got categories like dark, angry, inspirational.
How about bored? Did they have a category called bored?
I don't think so. That wasn't on there.
Put you to sleep every time, buddy. I had guys tell me that's what my voice does for them. They used to watch my videos to fall asleep. I'm like, okay, thank you. But it's kind of funny.
I'm still having nitrous problems.
That's interesting. Is it like you tap it and it's not moving? I mean, it doesn't activate, right?
Yeah, unless I'm hitting the wrong button or something.
No, I don't think that's the case.
Me neither. So guys, yeah, if you're in my lobby, that's when you should probably tell me your in-game name so I know to look for you. A lot of people are telling it to me, and I'm not even sure if they're in the lobby with me or not, so...
We can't do Metallica, Billy. If we do Metallica...
What the heck?
That's a copyright violation.
I wish I could do Metallica. I'd have to buy rights to the songs in order to do that.
Yep.
I'm not even sure if that's something I could do. If I could, it's probably really darn expensive.
Oh, I'm sure. It's probably not worth it for guys like us. I mean, if you have millions of subscribers, maybe.
It'd probably be like $1,000 to use the song in one video or something.
Yeah, I never looked into it. I'm curious now. Maybe I'll look into it.
Then you probably gotta like somehow like let YouTube know that you have the right to use the song, or they'll... I don't know how you would even go about that, honestly.
Yeah, it's tricky. It's tricky, but
there we go. That time it worked.
Brother, where are you? Where are you, brother? OL's looking for you, I think.
I think Rigby's in here too.
Yeah.
I gotta try and find Rigby next, okay?
Raj, Denny's from the USA. I mean, you're born and raised, right?
Yeah,
USA? Yeah. America, baby.
I actually came from Mars, but that's a different story. I live here now.
Yeah, I'm in the US, but I'm originally from China. So.
Look, he just asked you where you're from right after you said it.
Yeah, I am FOB. If you guys know what that reference means.
I do not.
FOB, baby. Fresh off the boat.
Oh. Max floated over here on a little raft.
Oh, there you go. Angel knows. Fresh off the boat, baby.
He had a little inner tube and let the current take him wherever he went, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of that. I've just never heard of it called FOB. Oh, can you speak Chinese? That's a good question.
I speak Mandarin, actually. So
you can talk to oranges?
Yes, I can talk to the Mandarin oranges quite well.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'm like that. What's that Marvel character? The Mandarin. With the 10 rings.
I don't think I liked that guy, though.
The Mandarin.
Oh man, Tony says I look like I'm from Mars. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the words of kindness there.
You know, That's why Chinese people have that particular accent, is because they the way they speak in Chinese, if you literally try to translate to English, that's how it comes across, because we have very, very short and choppy words in Mandarin.
I'm trying to get Rigby. I said Rigby's next, and it's so hard to like. It's almost impossible to like promise people races, because the second I come
really
out,
can't.
Somebody's starting to get me there. Now
that Gamera is the car I use right now for my 50 torture races in Prize Cup. Yep. Because I can do a single launch, no gear change, and beat the Prize Cup. So that's my go-to car right now.
No gear change?
No gear change. First gear, baby. All the way down the track, and it wins every single one of them.
Dang. I need one of those. I need one of those.
All right, Flying Guy saying, Corey Guidish, put him on the waiting list. He's interested in racing you.
I think there must be a lot of you guys in this lobby right now, which is unfortunate, because it's hard to get to just like whoever, I guess.
It's tough. It's tough. A lot of guys found you.
Rigby's been waiting for a while. I know that. I actually forgot he was in my lobby. He's been waiting so long.
So one of the things like Asian people tend to do is they tend to translate mentally. When you don't speak English fluently, you'll translate words from Chinese to English or English. So that's why it comes out funny, because the grammar is different. I'm sure other foreign languages are the same way, but that's why when you hear some people speak English when they're from China, they have that choppy and strange accent. That's really where it's from. Hey, thanks, LL. I pretty much grew up here. I came here pretty young, so.
Yeah, my buddies from Laos, man, when they talk, sometimes it's kind of hilarious sometimes.
Yeah, the best is a lot of Asian guys, like when something's really bad, they don't say it sucks. Okay, this is the suck. Like,
yeah,
it's the suck. So this car, it is the suck. That's how they say it. But I don't know why it comes out that way, but it's just the way they sometimes translate it out. So I always hear the suck when I'm among Asian friends.
Yeah, it is kind of funny how different people speak when they're talking other languages. I can't even imagine how hard it would be to fluently learn another language. That's got to be unbelievably hard.
Your friend on your crew train? I raced so many people in Showdown recently, I don't even know who I'm racing anymore. I had a few guys literally on my end showed up at 7.545 runs with the purple car, which I know that's a display error that happens all the time, but there's some guys out there that are running really good with that car. So do I think the world would end tomorrow? No. In fact, there were guys in 2000 that thought the world would end tomorrow, and look where they're at now. And then 2010, 2020, everybody keeps saying the world's going to end. The world's going to end! Oh my God, the world's going to end, but it hasn't ended yet.
It's about ready to, though, I think. The way things are going right now, man. I think we got about 3 more days to live. 3 more days, guys. 3 more days.
FMD saying, someone's in my lobby, has a name, need cash, my girlfriend is a gold digger. I don't know how they fit that in. I can't type that long. On my system, the name locks out.
Us aliens, we just instantly learn things, okay? Like, I came to this planet, I just touched an English-speaking person, and I instantly knew the language, so that's all there is to it. Alright, I need to get some more gas. Let me get some more gas here. Alright. Another 60 gold down the drain. Oh, Rigby's no longer there.
Well, You guys probably been bumping lobbies running the times you've been running.
Not me. I'm slower than Dino.
Now, I think iOS has better names on the game. But then I've seen some people with really long in-game names. I don't know. It might be particular countries' devices allow them to have that.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yeah.
I've always wondered how some people have the crazy long names.
Mad Max is now your name. You know, it's funny. My crew, you know how you in Messenger chat, you could put, you can type in like a nickname for people? In Facebook Messenger, that's exactly what my crew did to me. They put Mad Max as my crew nickname in the chat.
Corey, is this the Corey from chat? We'll find out in a minute.
Yeah, Corey Guidish is. Yep.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if not, unfortunately, I'll probably lose this one too. It's a little hard to remember everybody as well.
That name change glitch is annoying too. You raise somebody as a player, and they get at the end of the screen, all you see is like a bot name. So, you know, Corey would change to Stefan.
I haven't seen that before.
I've had that a lot. I don't know why, but
interesting. Yeah, I've never seen that.
Oh, Chinese people. Remember again, when this is true of all foreign language stuff. You take words in English you think is really cool, and then you put it on something, and it's like the actual speakers of the language will look at it and scratch their head and go, "What the hell were you thinking?" There was a picture I saw, and for the life of me, I can't remember this stuff when I need to, but it's a Chinese brake company. Brakes, you know, they make brakes for cars. And the name was something like "suck ass brakes," like literally. English translation was "suck ass." Who the hell buys "suck ass brakes"? Okay, but that's their brand. I mean, it's like
oh my God.
In Chinese, I'm sure it makes a lot of sense, but when you look at it in English, you're like, "Oh God, they're at a show with big old flags and signs saying, you know, we have suck ass brakes."
That's like, hilarious.
I mean, that's not the exact one. I have to find that picture. I'll send it to you.
I would buy those brakes.
No, it's just, you know, you gotta go, what the hell are they thinking? Nobody even tried to Google Translate with that before they started using it. So, you know, the best is if you ever go to Asia and you read the English word t-shirts, there's some t-shirts out there with just stuff on it that kills me when I go back to China to visit. I'm like, I don't know who came up with that comment or that statement, but you guys got to use Google Translate better. And they'll print it on their t-shirt and wear it proudly.
What I always wondered about was that motherboard a manufacturer called like Ass Rock. Like who names their company Ass Rock?
Now, in the U.S., that could work, but I mean, it just, you know, depends on if you're talking about like a truck company with, you know, I got Ass Rock trucks. Yeah, I could see that working, but
yeah, there's a few companies that have some strange names out there.
Oh yeah, there's some great ones. I had one time I was walking down South Street in Philly, and this girl had Chinese words tattooed to her neck, and it says "empty room," and I'm like, that might be fitting. That might actually fit.
Probably thought. So I bet she thought she was getting something else.
She probably thought she was getting something cool, but literally it was like, you know, it's at the right location. It's on her neck, and I'm thinking, does the empty room refers to the head or the rest of you? I mean, you know, you don't want to put that kind of stuff on yourself permanently without really figuring out what it says. But hey, as long as she likes it.
Yeah. Flavia says, bang his head on the wall. You probably don't want to do that. You might get yourself a concussion, bud.
Rock music, bang your head on the wall. I see that. Hard on the hemorrhoids.
All right, let's go. I forget whose turn it is to win now, but I think he can run faster than me anyway, so... He'll have
She
to...
was looking for an empty room.
Gary Moore. Who's Gary Moore? I don't know who that is.
No, Empty Room might be, what, like a band or something? But I don't know. Is there a band called Empty Room?
I don't know. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. Yeah, they think all humans actually came from Mars at one point in time. We destroyed Mars, so we came to Earth.
Yeah, it's those guys with those titles. What are they? Ancient alien scientists. Yes.
Ancient astronaut theorists.
Yes, ancient astronaut theorists.
But they say there's proof that there was a nuclear explosion on Mars.
You gotta love those guys. Those are the guys that go, having never been to Mars, I nonetheless have absolute proof that we all came from Mars. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got some pretty interesting theories, that's for sure. I love those shows, but...
Yeah, they're fun to watch, though. They are fun to watch.
Some of it, though, it's such a stretch. You're just like, how would they have come up with this? Like, it's kind of sad. Certain things they put on the show are actually almost sad because it's so far out there.
Yep.
It's like nobody in their right mind would ever think this might be real. Then some of the stuff on there is pretty interesting where you're just like, huh. I wonder, you know? But there's a lot of stuff that makes you think, man, maybe they're right. And there's a lot of stuff where you go, this dude is out of their mind.
Well, I mean, the hair, man. When their hair grows like that, I'm going, either they have super powerful brain that's making their hair stand up, or this guy just doesn't comb his hair. I'm not sure which.
Probably a little bit of both.
Diapers. Oh my god.
All right, I think somebody's asking a question about the games. So.
All right, let's see. What's the best crates to open to get higher tier cars? All right. So here's the thing, guys. The 150 silver key crate and the 10 gold key ones are the same, statistically the same poll. So you're getting the same chances for the same cars. Let's just be honest and say that silver keys are a lot easier to save than gold keys. So I would say if you have thousands of silver keys, give those 150s a shot. It's better than burning your hard-earned gold keys. Save those gold for the events when you really need a specific car and they have like a time 20. But that being said, you know, the silver keys, 150 silver keys, it's a pretty expensive pull each time. I don't watch Formula One, FMD. I wish we had more Formula One on TV here in the US, but it just doesn't seem to be as popular.
I think this song is called Touch. That's either the name of the song or the album. I'm not sure.
For the music you're using now?
Yeah. Yeah, Clavey was just asking.
Thomas says NASCAR is better than the F1. That's a typical American answer. The oval is better. We only turn left. Who cares about turning right? Turn left only.
I'd much rather see cars going on a curvy track than a NASCAR track.
People watch NASCAR for the crashes. That's what they're all there for.
True.
You see him? He just 30 car pileup. That's awesome. That's what you're watching. Well,
Clavia, the 150 is definitely the best wild card, I would say. Is that what you mean by WC wild card? Maybe he's talking about something else.
I think he would be talking about wild card, right? The best in CSR2 would. I like the 150, but you have to set your crew up ahead of time. Make sure everybody's in the lobby right before you hit it. Because if you take like 15 minutes to find somebody in the lobby, you just wasted a ton of your wild card.
Yeah.
The 150 has to be really efficient. Everybody has to be right on it and ready to go.
I mean,
actually, Showdown's good for that.
every Saturday we do the 150 wild card. I don't even bother to try and find crew members or anything. I just get on there. I pick a car that wins, and I just win as many races as possible. And I do a lot of showdowns on that because those are real quick wins. And as soon as I stop winning, then I switch to live racing for the rest of it. But the 150, the 70s are great too. The 30s are pretty much worthless.
No, we never. All my crews that I'm on says do not touch the 30. We don't even want people to put tokens in it.
Yeah.
Not even for like daily, because once you put it in the 30, somebody else will add to it, and it just never ends. It's a bunch of wasted tokens.
Yeah, I mean, you only get a couple hundred extra points per win. I mean, it's
ridiculous. Yeah.
It's very small. It's very small.
CSR2 has a Flintstone car. I didn't know about that.
I've actually seen that. I've seen Photoshop.
Oh, there's a guy that does a lot of photoshops of that stuff. Yeah, he had the Batmobile in there one time too.
Yeah, I've seen the Batmobile. I've seen the Flintstones. I've seen like these big semi trucks, like all kinds of crazy stuff.
So LL goes, WC is toilet.
The WC is the toilet. That doesn't even make any sense.
Water closet, man. You never heard of water closet?
Oh, not really.
Yeah.
I've heard of it, but
that's where, if it's a closet, you could actually get locked in there. It's a water closet. It's not like in Europe they have like little rooms. It looks like a closet with a toilet in it.
Yeah.
And I've actually seen people get stuck in them.
Oh, that would be awful.
Wouldn't that? I mean, we always joke about you go to the water closet and getting stuck.
I thought they meant don't get stuck in the toilet itself. Like,
no. I mean, that's what they're actually saying. But see, if you could add any car to the game, what would it be? That's an interesting question.
I would like to see my spaceship added to the car.
That would be interesting. I mean, if we're just talking about cars, though, there are a few cars from my days with imports I like. All right, LL, come on! I already laughed at your comments. Stop. There are a few import race cars from back in the day I would love to see in this game. For example, the June. They call it the June Hyper Lemon Sylvia, the HKS, Drag GTR. These are some really cool cars to add to something like this, which is a drag racing game. If they had the rights to it and put it in, I would totally rock those cars. Mazda Furai would be cool too.
I want a Tier 5 Civic hatchback.
They are out there, man.
They are.
Yeah, I think they were pushing 8 with the Civics in the pro class.
The Civic that holds the world record for the fastest time on a little front wheel drive car is ridiculous. I can't remember what the time on it. I almost thought it was in the 7s. It's either in the 7s or 8s.
7s or 6. Actually, they might even be in the 6s now. So
could be.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, Ferrari Enzo would be a nice one to add. If you were talking like supercars, definitely Enzo would be an awesome car to add to the game. Maybe as a legend car, but I would hate to have to restore that thing.
Or even a GTI, like a Tier 5, a Tier 4. I'd be happy if it was a Tier 4 GTI or Civic hatchback. Like, I would love to see the what's that guy's GTI in this game? What's his name?
Which one?
The Boss GTI.
Conduit's GTI?
Yeah. I would love to see that thing just turn into
Deval
like a Tier 4 car.
LL saying the Deval 16. Did they ever actually show the Deval 16 doing anything other than moving at 2 miles an hour, driving in some video showing it off with saying how great it is? Have they ever actually made a run with that car? Because I've never seen an actual run out of that Deval.
I'm not even really familiar with that car. tell you the truth.
It's like a Arabic-made car that supposedly is going to break every world record known to man.
Huh.
And I've never seen that car do anything other than roll really slowly as a crowd of people cheer around it. I mean, it's
That's
like
funny.
Yeah. It's like one of those prototypes that threatens to break world records and just basically sit there and do nothing. So. It's fake. It's fake, but still, I mean, it's a cool concept. It's a cool concept car, I have to say.
Ah, crap! They got me.
Who got you? Oh, the M Gain NSX. That's a good car too.
That is a good car.
Yeah.
They already left, so I can't even rematch them. All right, apparently that wasn't one of you guys. A Buick Skylark. That would be a pretty. I
hate to say this, but we actually owned one of those at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I have personally ridden in the Buick Skylark. Yep. What a lemon that thing was.
What about the Merkur XR4 TIs? Or a Cosworth Escort?
Oh, the Cosworth Escort's a cool car. That'll be nice to add.
I used to own a couple Merkur XR4 TIs. Those things were pretty sweet. Most people, if you're not from America, I guess you would know that as the Cosworth Sierra RS 500.
Yeah, I mean, so Danny's in the 13.2 to 13.4 lobby, guys. If you're still looking, is it good to max out the Supra till you leave 35, or get to your leave 30, then do it, then get stuck, and then get it to 35? It doesn't. So maxing out the car versus maxing the Elite, it's basically two separate progression. I would do whatever is necessary to just kind of get both as far up as you can. I mean, there's no right or wrong way to do it. You don't have to Elite and then max, or then max and Elite. Whatever you can do, just do it. So I suspect the Elite is where most of us are stuck, though.
I'm pretty sure we've already got an AMC Javelin in the game.
We did. We got that. That was a flash car.
It was a paid car, but we do have one.
Yep. Infamous had a question. Let me see if I can scroll back and find it, because I didn't read that particular one. Oh, here we go.
I'm not good to ask about Legends cars because I don't really like them.
Yeah, all the Legend cars are kind of rough to work with too. T3 Legend car. Let me think. I haven't even really paid much attention to that. I know the one I went with for T3 is the Corvette ZR1, but I don't think any of the Tier 3 Legend cars are going to be easy to build. None of them have like easy to access fusions.
If your car doesn't seem to have enough gears, I would say you might need to move your transmission slider to the right. Like if your car has more gears than you're getting into, I mean, I don't really know your exact situation, but I would say try to move the slider to the right. My guess is your tune is probably off.
Yeah, so Fleurs, if you're not able to beat Shax with the Cobra Jet, I suspect you don't have fusions on your car. That's really your issue.
Now, the Cobra Jet only has 3 gears, so there's no way of getting more gears out of it, okay? But either you don't have the parts or your tune is off.
Yeah, I suspect it's an issue of parts. If you put more fusions in it, your tune will become different. And your car will be faster too. So definitely go strip some Tier 1 Fiestas or whatever they're called. They'll get you green and blue fusions for the Ford. Cheap and fast.
I don't remember whose turn it is to win.
You're welcome, Fleurs. And remember, guys, if you're new at this game, okay, fusions are basically the most critical component of the car in this game. You have to have them. stages are basically there so you can open up the fusion slots. But ultimately, the whole thing revolves around fusions. Gotta have fusions. Because I always hear players saying my car is fully staged and it's slow, and I ask them, do you have fusions? What's fusions? Well, there's your problem. So that's what this game is all about. It's getting fusions and putting them in these cars.
Yeah,
then you can tune.
Generally, I think when people get stuck on stuff, it's almost always because they either didn't know how to tune the car or they just didn't have enough parts put into the car.
Yep.
Generally, though,
always the case.
Most of the time it's the parts.
Yeah. Fusion parts. I mean, it's always fusion parts. Most of my unbuilt cars is because I look at my inventory and go, oh, not enough fusion parts, not touching it. So now TRG, good ways to get fusions. Certain brands, they sell cars in the dealership for in-game cash, right? When you buy that car, you get it to your garage, you go and strip it, you get fusions of that brand. That's how you get fusions. Unfortunately, most of the brands that people love in this game, you can't do that. You have to get lucky and get crates. And this is why we always say don't build Corvettes and Chevys and Porsches too early, because you're not going to have the fusions and you can't get them quickly. Okay, but Ford, Ferrari, Audi, Aston, those brands where you could buy the car in the dealership and strip them, you can get as many fusions as you have money to purchase. So that's why you want to focus on those brands first.
Mid-E. I have no idea what server I'm in. I guess the American server?
I didn't even know they had separate servers, really.
I think they do. I'm not sure, though.
Oh, really? Are there people that cannot find us at all from certain countries? Is that they have their own live server?
I've kind of heard that. I don't know how true it is, but...
Interesting. Now, Fleurs, to answer your question, the stage 6s are only specific to the exact car you're stripping. Meaning, yes, you can get stage 6s, but no, you can't get it for your other Ford. Okay, so you can get Ford Fusions for any Ford, but you cannot get Cobra Jet stage 6s from a Ford Fiesta. It just doesn't work that way. Or the Ford Mustang, for example. But you could get Ford Mustang stage 6s from the Ford Mustang.
I think this is going to be my last tank of gas. After that, I'll just chat with you guys for a little bit here before we end the stream, but I need a break from racing, everybody. I need a break from racing. So a couple more races, and then I'm done racing for the day.
Yeah, it gets tiring to stay on live.
Almost 2 hours. That's a long time.
Yeah, that's a long time. Yep.
Thomas wants to see the green snot.
So Naren asks, which is getting difficult, Ferrari or Koenigsegg? Koenigsegg's definitely more rare in this game than Ferraris. There are a lot of Ferraris in the game, so I would definitely say Koenigsegg's going to be harder to get.
Ferrari parts are actually pretty easy to get in this game.
Yeah, the fusions are, but not the Koenigsegg though. That's real difficult.
Yeah, I don't think I hardly have any parts for that brand.
No, I mean I do, but that's only because I played all the events, and you basically pull extra crates and spend on that to get what you need.
Hey, Puss in Boots is here. What's up, Puss in Boots? And anybody else that we haven't... Ah, crap, I watched an ad. And it's not even going to give me any gas afterwards either. I hit the wrong button. Well, at least it was a short one, right?
Yeah, that's good. Short ads. Did it give you any gas?
Oh, it did. It did. Now, I'll tell you what's weird is on my PC, it's more likely to give me gas than it is on my phone. I haven't figured that one out. On my phone,
it's actually the reverse for me.
On my phone, it won't give me any at all.
Really? It's a reverse for me. On my phone last night, I was able to get some gas, and then on the PC, I couldn't get it.
I forget whose turn it is to win, so I'm just going to run slow.
So, Eclivia, never finished the last of the Ford Performance event, because you'll get free Ford crates every season forever and ever. And you can never have enough free crates. So definitely, you can run the event to get the GT40 and get to the final event, which I believe is called Restoration Cup, that requires like a fully max Ford anyway. But if you get to that point, you just get to like race 28 and stop and just collect free crates every season.
That's what I do. I'm never planning on beating that just so I can get the free crates.
Oh yeah.
I do wonder if once you beat all the super events, do those free super crates go away?
I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. But remember, we're gonna get that Nissan GTR soon.
Yeah, but
so,
pink parts. I'm still missing a bunch of pinks for my Supra, so
yeah, I would hold off. I would hold off finishing maybe just to finish collecting those parts.
it'll be a while. I thought, didn't you finish it? You said you got yours up to 5 stars.
No, 5 stars, but not 5 purple stars yet.
Okay.
I still got like 5 races to go.
Gotcha.
Or 10 races, 10, 15 races to go.
It'll be a
Nitro
while.
CSR. Yeah, it's going to be a long time, because the tokens. What do you mean by partnership? Flurs, you can put fusions on as soon as you open up a stage. Actually, you should stage it up from the lower stages, because usually those are the green ones first. Like Danny and a show. I guess you're talking about like a video account setup thing.
Yeah, I think I missed the original comment, so.
Oh yeah, he's talking about update cars on a content account. I've had a few people over the years kind of work with me on that here and there, but understand that I'm not able to upload every day. So, while it's nice to do the content cars, and I would certainly do videos, just know that I'm not able to, as soon as you give me content, I can't just make a video immediately. It doesn't usually work that way.
Are you talking about getting the accounts with all the cars on them?
Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. Yep.
People have to make those. Like somebody has to know how to mod. Somebody has to know how to mod the game and make those accounts.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Asho. Okay, Asho is the one who's been working on my account. I believe Millie actually got his account from Asho too. I believe the one I have is actually Millie's old account that he used. But yeah, you just have to know how to do all the coding and modding and stuff. I have no idea in the world how you would do something like that. So you would have to contact somebody that makes those accounts if you want to get one of those accounts, and then hope they're willing to work with you, basically.
Yep. Well, Nitro, why don't you hit me up on Messenger or something? We can talk about it. I'll look at your channel. It certainly would be nice to have that opportunity to do some reviews.
All right, I'm done with live racing, guys. So from here on out, I guess it's just a little bit of Q&A type of thing for the next 10 or 15 minutes. I'm going to go find my Supra. I finally got that thing up to 4 stars, guys.
Yeah, that'll be nice, Nitro. If you again reach out to me, we can chat about it. So let's see.
But I think there's a lot of people who make accounts like that. I don't really know too many of them myself. I'm not really sure if it's easy to, get people to work with you on those or not.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I had a few people that on and off did help me, but eventually they either get bored or they just disappear from the game. So
I wish I knew how to do that myself. I mean, I would never live race or anything like that with one of those accounts. I mean, that's complete cheating. But if you're just trying to do it for video making purposes to show tunes and show people the new stuff, that's cool. But anybody who gets one of those accounts to race, that's not cool. Not cool.
Yeah, I mean, like my showdown video, we had a bunch of guys using glitches and stuff to kind of win when they lose. That's not the kind of stuff I'm really interested in.
That was Max that had the green snot, not me. Max bought the green snot.
I'm the
car.
green snot car. Yeah. I still there. I haven't changed it. You get to see it again next time we do the joint live stream. The green snotmobile.
But yeah, I'm still waiting on updates on my account like that. I'm still waiting for that to get updated. I think it got updated and something went wrong and it didn't work, so now I'm still waiting for the newest stuff on it. I'm in no hurry, you know what I mean? If it gets to me, cool. If not, that's okay too.
I remember like years ago when it was like the Turkish crew, right? They put out next season's information. That has since changed to other people that are doing it, but the data mining and the ability to kind of give out information to players about next season's PC car, is it good, is it bad? Next season's milestone car, is it good, is it bad? Those are nice. Honestly, Nitro, I can't even do my own computer maintenance, so I'm not really that interested in learning that stuff because I would just butcher it. I'm not a computer savvy dude.
Nitro, if you have the Line app, let me know your Line ID, please. All my stuff is set to private so people cannot message me or whatever. So nobody can message me anywhere. I have to actually add them because my phone blows up 24/7 if I don't set stuff to private, which it sucks I have to do that, but if I don't, it's just like I can barely live life without like major distractions. But yeah.
So LOL, did you send me? He has me on Line app, yeah. So
okay, I'll try to find you on the Line app, Nitro, because I would love to learn how to do that. It'd be nice to be able to do my own. I don't know. Is it very time consuming? That's the other thing, because I got the nerve problems and I can't spend too much time sitting in a chair.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a bit of work. So Jay saying, since you YouTubers and if you ask him to add a car, NM doesn't listen to us, okay?
Nope, they don't care.
Nope, they don't even know who we are. They don't care.
Even though I'm probably one of the, I don't know if I want to say one of the most popular YouTubers, because there might be guys out there with more subs than me. I'm not really sure, but even though I have one of the popular YouTube channels for this game, they might not even know that I exist, to tell you the truth.
I mean, so Nitro, like for me, for example, the problem with time is I work right now because of pandemic, I work a little bit less, but generally I work like 50-hour weeks. So I can't really have a lot of time to go play with the game besides playing the game. So that's my issue. Well, the 7 World Gaming probably has, quote, more subscribers because they do a lot of other stuff too, right? So they're the ones that actually Natural Motion has a partnership with. Yeah,
I think he actually does have some sort of partnership with NM or Zynga or whoever that is.
Yeah.
I think he's the only one, actually.
Yeah. Yep. He's probably the only one that they have a partnership with.
I mean, I guess even Millie didn't. I mean, Millie was super popular. He wasn't even partnered with them. At least I don't think so.
They had guys that talked to him. They talked to him.
Yes.
Yeah. So.
But like, I don't think they gave him free cars or anything. Like the 7 Worlds, I guess they just send him stuff all the time. At least that's my understanding.
No, Eclavia, you do have to complete the performance Ford part of the event to get the GT40, but there's another one after that called the Restoration Cup, which you don't want to finish. So you can keep getting those Ford crates. So the performance Ford event you can finish. Then there's a second cup that pops up, and then it's called the Restoration Cup. That's the one you don't want to finish. All right, Nitro. We will, when Denny gets the Line app we'll get you online, Apple. We'll chat with you there. So let's see.
Yeah, we could even all be in a little chat together.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe if you just want to... Can you make one of those, Max? That would be cool.
I'm not that good with lineup, but I'll figure it out.
Okay.
So McLaren 720S Warsteiner, is that a good car to buy? It's not bad, Anton. It's actually a decent car. I think it is worth buying if that's your first option for a T5, for example.
Just so you know, Thomas, I don't really add anybody to the line app just to chat with because I really don't have time for it. Like, the only reason I add anybody is they're either in my crew or I need to speak to them for some reason. Like, I seriously just don't have time to chat with people online all the time.
Yeah, Clivia, do not buy the Ford GT for $20.
I would not buy the Ford GT for $20.
Not for $20, no. And Poopy Butthole keeps saying the original mid-engine Corvette. If they added, I would like it. I'm a Corvette guy, so I would like that. But, you know, the problem with Natural Motion is they'll add a car I like, and then they'll make it really crappy in the game. And then all it does is piss me off when they do that. So that's my biggest concern when they add a car.
Now, those of you guys that are actually moderators on my channel, I do think maybe I should start a line chat room for you guys. So if you guys are mods on my channel, go ahead and post your line ID if you have one. Not your line username, your line ID, because it would be cool to be able to talk to some of you outside of the game. Not for just like general chat, like, hey, what's going on, man? But, you know, if we need to talk about any type of YouTube stuff or people who are being unruly or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that would work.
I just don't have time to answer messages all day long is the thing.
Yeah. Shelby GT500. It's not a bad car in Tom, but it's not one of the cars I highly recommend people to spend gold to get. Again, some of these cars, they're theoretically great, but they're not that useful in live racing, or they have other issues that makes them not as great in the game.
I wish I did have time to chat with you guys all the time, but unfortunately, between running 2 channels, you know, the chat rooms that I have to be in, running crews on the 2 games that I play, answering going through over 1,000 messages a day on YouTube, it takes up so much of my time, it's unbelievable. If you guys ever wonder why most YouTubers don't reply to their comments, it's because they don't have 5 or 6 or 7 hours a day just to reply to everybody. So once your channel gets huge, I mean, you really just can't keep up with all the comments that come in. You really can't.
Yeah.
It's starting to get hard for me, actually. Sorry for cutting you off there, Max.
No, it's all good. But so there's some other comments on here. I just want to kind of touch on them real fast. So if you're playing free, obviously you got to be really selective of which cars you spend your gold on. The GT350R is a required car for Ford Performance Cup, so unfortunately we all have to buy it. But if you're going to buy gold for GT, yes, the Heritage Ford GT is probably your best bet, because it's also the easiest one to ultimately beat that final Restoration Cup if you really actually want to beat it. So, and it's okay as a car for live as well, but it bumps really easily. Let's see.
All right, I gotta run to the bathroom again, guys. I'm feeling like crazy today. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. We'll keep this stream going for a few more minutes, but I shall return.
So how does the solo leaderboards work? How that works is that it's on its own schedule. It doesn't follow the crew leaderboard. I think it's every 7 days rather than 2 weeks. And it starts off a day before the crew cups or the crew schedule starts. It's your daily individual RP that you make, and you're on a leaderboard based on that. So, you know, a lot of times I end up on board with cappers, and I just came and come close to what they're making points wise. But new players tend to get easier boards, and then you can sometimes win some silver and bronze keys from it. Yeah, you got to save gold. Especially if you're playing free, you got to be very selective where you put gold, where you spend gold. Never spend it to move fusions around unless you absolutely have to do it. So, do I know Mr. Beast? I have to be honest with you guys. I don't watch YouTube. I don't even watch my own videos half the time. So it's rare for me to know somebody off of YouTube. I'm kind of old and boring, so I don't actually get into the YouTube stuff that much.
Okay, I'm back.
Which platform do I use? For what? I mean, I watch Netflix. I'm not that old. No, I'm not that old. I just, again, like if I watch anything, I just watch Netflix or some Amazon Prime and stuff. I like watching what's that Grand Tour. I like watching Grand Tour on Amazon Prime, actually. You're back, Denny, right?
Yeah, I'm here.
I actually got Disney Plus. I like Disney Plus too, because of Mandalorian and all the Disney stuff and all the Marvel stuff. I'm a big Marvel fan.
I like the Marvel stuff too.
Oh,
Somebody asked about back pain. Man, I got nerve pain all over my entire body. I mean, it's my feet, my legs, my neck, my back, you name it. Not fun. It's worst is my lower back and my legs though, down into my feet. Not fun. Not fun.
Yeah, it's not a fun thing. I have a neighbor with back issues going through surgery. It's tough. It's not a fun thing.
Surgery's scary too. Like I know quite a few people who have had a back surgery and it either didn't help at all or they've come out worse afterwards. I even know two or three people who are now in wheelchairs that were not before their back surgery. So scary stuff. They still can't quite figure out what I've got going on either. I mean,
well, medicine's tough. You know, it's not as clear cut as a thing that's, say, chemistry, where they know A plus B equals C for the most part.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Medicine, it's like they're guessing. They're basically taking a bunch of symptoms and guessing what it is.
Right now, the best thing they can kind of tell me is that they think that I have something called, I can't remember exactly how they worded it, but you know, like your muscles stretch, like, you know, you do like a stretch for your legs, you stretch your muscles, and as your leg moves, the muscles stretch with your movement. Well, your nerves are supposed to do the same thing, and they think mine aren't stretching properly. Like they're so like stiff when I try and move in certain ways, it's actually just pulling the nerve because the nerve won't stretch or flex. That's kind of the idea of what they think I have going on here.
That sounds like something that I've heard about before too. So
like,
I mean,
yesterday I was trying to, or 2 or 3 days ago, I was trying to play my acoustic guitar for a couple of minutes. I mean, it weighs a few pounds, so I picked up the guitar, I put the strap over my neck, and like the little, like your trapezius muscle there up on the top of your neck, between your neck and your shoulder. After about 3 minutes, man, the nerve pain was just going down my arms, and I couldn't feel my arm just for playing that guitar for a couple of minutes. I mean, it's anything that puts pressure onto a muscle seems to flare up the nerve pain. It's really weird. Like I can't lay on my back. I can't sit in my chair very long. Like in the morning, I can sit down for an hour or sometimes 2 hours. And next thing, everything's going numb. But the rest of the day, I'll sit down for 5 minutes. And within 5-10 minutes, I can't feel my legs anymore. It's terrible.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's really bad. I'm sorry to hear that.
But I don't know why I'm able to sit down longer in the morning, but I can't sit down the rest of the day. It's really strange. I mean, just taking a trip to the doctor, having to drive there is torture. So yeah, I'm glad I got the YouTube channel because that gives me some income. If it wasn't for that, man, I don't know what I would do.
Well, it's good that you have this. I mean, I think it's always important to try to deal with these kind of things and find some outlet. So it's great that you have this.
Yeah, it's actually really nice.
Yeah, we should have a podcast. We are doing almost like a podcast now, so.
Running once a week, yeah. Not gonna happen. Last time I tried to run, I couldn't move for about a month. Some days I can barely walk. Oh, nerve pain. Like I never. I remember going once. I was at a guitar shop and there's this guy playing the guitar and he's like, "I love this guitar so much." And he's like, "But it's just a little bit too heavy and it hurts my back." And I remember looking at that guy and I said, "Man, what a wuss." I didn't actually say it to him. That's what I thought. But you don't understand. Like, people just don't understand how bad things can actually get you until it really happens to you. Like, I had no idea pain could be like this. I mean, me, it's like, you can hit me in the face with a baseball bat and I'll go, "Oh man, that hurts," but that's nothing compared to this crap. Like, I mean, I feel like there's days where I seriously feel like if you were just have a limb ripped off of your body, that's what that must feel like. I mean, I don't know how else to explain it. It gets so bad. Here's that horrible song. I gotta get rid of this thing.
The horrible song that I accidentally put in my shuffling list. So you get deleted from the right?
I gotta find it on there. I gotta find it on the list. It's called the Swars. I'm gonna have to look that up. God, that's awful. A metal bar on his spine. Yeah,
this is why I'm kind of afraid to put music on my channel sometimes. I don't, music tastes vary a lot too.
That's true. I try to find, like, stuff like this is more like background music.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's going to hear this and be like, "Oh my God, I can't stand this." You know what I mean? But if you're playing like heavy, you really don't want to have it like loud or whatever. But bad music can ruin a YouTube channel. There's a lot of channels where I've actually turned the video off just because I didn't want to hear the horrible song, or I had to mute it because I didn't want to hear the terrible music they picked. So not everybody loves the same stuff.
You got somebody over here trolling you.
Cool.
It's all good.
Thanks, LOL.
I always get comments like this from people like, "Oh, you're still a noob." Well, in a sense, as long as they're putting in new content, we're all noobs. I mean, I'm not going to know everything, and you're not going to know everything. It's
True.
Silly to come into a channel and say, "Oh, well, you don't know what you're doing." Well, obviously, we're all still playing the game. We're all learning, right? So
yep.
That's the kind of attitude that I don't understand. So I mean, I like the game. I learned a lot about the game, but it's not. There's stuff I don't know. It's not unusual.
I don't know everything either. I mean, I'm not an expert. I didn't make the game. You know what I mean?
Right. We're not the programmers. We're not the developers. So,
Sean D, man, I'm sorry to hear you got hit by a tractor trailer and had to go through that. That's no fun. Yeah, I've been seeing a doctor for the last couple of years. I've been in and out of doctors. They still can't quite pinpoint what's causing this, which stinks. They got some ideas. I mean, I've been through like brain scans and several MRIs and who knows what.
Medicine, again, it's tough. It's one of those things where you hope the doctors know what's wrong, but even they're guessing half the time. So
that's true.
They always call it symptoms and symptom identification, which tells me they're just kind of groping about looking for where to fit your situation. It's tough. So
CSR2 Mafia is back. Hey, welcome back.
Hey, welcome back. We're just chatting now. This is no longer really a stream.
We're just BSing.
Podcasting
for a few more minutes. they are noobs, why come to the stream? Some people just love to come on there and try to make you feel bad. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what, some people don't even know what your channel is. Thanks, CSR2 Mafia. But yeah, some people might not even know who you are or what your channel is. They've never watched a video of yours in your life, but they'll pop on, oh, somebody's live streaming. Let's get on and make fun of them, you know? That's what some people love to do, so.
Yeah.
Like, one thing, if you're going to be a YouTuber, you got to have some thick skin and just... You got to not care when somebody says nasty things, because that's what people do. They get on YouTube, and their whole goal is, I'm going to go make some people mad today and say horrible things to everybody. And if they know that you made them mad, or if they know that they made you mad, I should say, they're more likely to keep messing with you. But if you don't reply or blow it off or have a little fun back and troll them back, you know, if you do it the right way, they'll just disappear. You'll never hear from them again because they realize, oh man.
I just noticed you're at 19.6K subscribers, man.
Yeah, I'm getting close to 20.
You got to plan like a big 20K subscriber event. I'm
trying to think of something to do for when I hit 20K.
I'm telling you, I'll help you with that. We can come up with some for you. That's a big hurdle there. So every 10K to me is like a big thing. So yeah, definitely worth a little celebration.
Yeah, 20K, that's huge in my opinion.
Yeah, you're close. 19.6. We just need some more people to subscribe, and you're there.
Thank you, Sean D. I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, it's great that you get all these guys that are coming to the live streams and supporting you. That's what it's all about. That's what makes it fun to be doing live streams, to be honest.
Yeah, the live streams are all about getting on and chatting with everybody. I mean, that's what makes them fun. If you guys weren't here, I wouldn't even want to do this. You know what I mean? If you guys weren't fun to hang out with and fun to talk to in the chat, I would say, you know what? I'm just going to make regular videos and stop live streaming.
Hey, RK Carlos, welcome.
Yeah, welcome.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Having that kind of interaction is what it's all about. So
I remember my first live stream though. Everybody kept asking, Danny, when are you gonna start live streaming? And I was like, I don't want to. I was so scared, man. I was all like, my hands were shaking. I was so nervous. The first two or three live streams were rough on me. I kind of wish I could go back and watch those and see how awkward I sounded on the first couple. It was the most uncomfortable thing in the world, but now I'm used to it, you know.
My problem is I had technical issues every time I tried to live stream, right? Either my computer would crash or something would freeze. I was like, you know, it's like when you constantly have bad luck doing it, you start to go, I just don't want to do it. So
yeah. I was kind of having a few issues here and there, but now I got things set up that work really well, so.
Yeah. Do a live stream, react to your own live streams. That's funny. That would actually be funny.
I'll definitely do something for the Holiday Cup Monstra. Once that pops up, I'll probably do a video. Some people are asking for a live stream, so maybe I'll even do the live stream. I'm not really sure.
If we do a joint stream on the Holiday Cup, we could split the damage, because you'll do like 30 races, I could do 30 races. It won't be as miserable, so we can always do something like that.
Yeah, that might be kind of cool too.
Right? Yeah, we can split up the races. So you jump on mine for 30, you do 30, and that'll be one way to resolve it.
I don't think I ever played Racing Rivals actually.
I never played Racing Rivals.
I don't have a lot of time to play a lot of extra games.
All right, Naka, if you're not going to be nice, it's not going to be a timeout next time. So if you come in here, we just ask you to be polite. You can say what you want to say, but up to a point. If you're going to be rude, then it won't be just a timeout.
Yeah, you got to be nice to people in here. You got to respect everybody. You know what I mean? This isn't the place to be mean to people. We don't have that here, guys. We don't have that.
We come here to have fun. We come here to have fun.
That's right.
Yeah. President of U.S. Raid. What is that?
No idea.
I have no idea. Hey, Kai Wong, how are you? So anyway, we were almost done anyhow. It's not like we were still doing racing, but you know, it's the McLarens in the game are pretty good. They're not all good, but
there's a few good ones, and
there are a few really decent ones. Yep,
and a few not. Well, a handful of not so great ones, and a couple of really good ones.
Yep. Well, I mean, we know the F1 is very good. So, and then actually the paid one, the McLaren Senna is real good, but I don't have that car.
I guess that 600 LT Spider is a live racing machine.
Yeah, I heard that is a really good one too.
I never upgraded that car, but everyone I know that uses it loves it.
See, Naka, you're saying you respect me, but not Danny. But then I'm here with Danny, so you're kind of insulting me by insulting Danny. It's not. We're not like that here. We support everybody. It's not about somebody being better than the other. We're here to have fun with the game and share knowledge. That's why we're here. So, and I appreciate your comment that you like me, but again, Danny and I are together sharing streams for a reason, because we want to help each other out. Yeah, there will be, like I just said, there will be something for the Holiday Cup. That doesn't start for another 4 or 5 days, so once that comes live, you'll definitely be seeing something on that cup, all right? Yeah, we'll definitely do something. We'll talk about it. So, anyway, what do you think, Danny? It's been a pretty long stream for you. We can call it here?
Yeah, I think it's about time to call it. It's been about 2.5 hours. I do have to get off here and do a few things pretty quickly. So anyways, I just want to say thank you all so much for coming out here. It's always so much fun chatting with you guys. You guys really do make these streams fun. All right. It's just not me. It's just not Max. It's all of you as well. Just remember that, guys.
Yep. That's why we're here, because we get to interact with you guys.
So, anything else to say before we go, Max?
I'm good. Thank you all for joining this one. It was great chatting with all of you, and look forward to next time.
All right, guys. So every Friday, we're going to try and do a Q&A type stream with just me and Max. And then every Sunday, Max usually pops on to my live stream chat at some point. So,
yep.
All right. If you guys can make it for those, awesome. If not, that's okay too. I know real life gets in the way of fun sometimes, but hopefully we see you on the next couple of streams and all that good stuff. So you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and catch y'all later.
All right, have a good one. Later.